Mango Bae, Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
Mango Bae, Mango Bae, Mango Bae, your Mango Bae.
Do you in Bangladesh and Islam,
In
Desi
Islam?
Muslims,
Yeah.
do you guys touch feet?
Yeah.
You do?
So if you're someone I respected, then I would go like boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah. No, I mean that's all day. Every time I see my parents, I have to touch their feet.
Oh my god. First
Grandparents, uncles.
of all, like every time, if it's been a long time, like the long.
Well, it's not like every day I wake up and I see them. I'm like, ah,
you
please,
FaceTime an iPad.
mercy, and I touch their feet. But it's like when I see them next weekend, I'm like, I'll always touch their feet.
The longer I go without seeing them, the deeper my reverence has to be.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's
you
like-
just have to stay at their feet for an
If
hour.
it's for 3 years, I have to just like lick all their hairs on the
Yeah.
feet and come up for air. Like that was delicious.
Yeah. And if I'm like begging for forgiveness, I would have to kiss feet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fucked up.
We don't have forgiveness in our family, dude.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Yeah, but
lenient.
That's interesting.
Forgiveness?
You have beating and then refer to it the rest of your life. That my mom will do this. My mom will do like we'll have like a conversation, you know, and
Well, it's not real forgiveness, by the way. It's just
No,
like
no.
they say forgiveness.
and then they refer to it every day.
Yeah.
So what happens is my mom will be like, you don't want to eat? I gave you the food. And I'm like, I'm not that hungry, Mom. I ate. No, you don't want to eat? You're so skinny. Is that because you're always outside running with Praju because he does cocaine? And you're doing cocaine? And, that's why I hate this country. And you know what? I never loved your father.
Your mom knows what cocaine is?
Dude, it's some version of cocaine.
For them, it's just drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs,
Yeah.
you know?
But it'll just go from eat to why did I come here? Your dad never loved me, and he never raised the kids.
Yeah, it's
That's my
always-
favorite. Every Indian mom has like 3 or 4 slights.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's the main ones. So my mom's top 5 slights are your dad never felt. Like you're not a feeling human being to my dad, which will get him because he's kind of weird. Then she'll do
Strange, because that was a love marriage, too.
yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of love there. But she'll do that. She'll do the you don't raise your kids. She'll do the why'd I come here? You took me away. Like this thing, like she had no choice in the matter.
These are so common that
Yeah.
Hallmark needs to come out with a line of these
Right.
for all the Desi moms, you know?
Right.
It's all the same shit. With like,
Yeah.
you're not disciplining the kids enough. I have to do all the dirt,
right.
you know?
Happy
the no
birthday.
feeling, the no feelingness.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Exactly.
All that
And it's like one of those things where it's like, it became just white noise. It became like, oh, mom's lamenting her whole existence again.
Yeah.
All right, everyone go back to eating. And then she'd huff, and my dad would go for a drive, and that's
Did
weird.
your parents fight? Like,
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. My dad was. My mom could turn it up, yo. My mom can fucking turn up that boiler. You know what I'm saying? And she'll go into that fucking that you can't even say anything. It's
Yeah.
just the words aren't coming out.
purely guttural noises. Yeah.
Which is, I think, Sanskrit.
It's primordial. It's some primordial
it's
shit.
Just they learn Sanskrit.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. She should be over a cauldron or something.
Yes,
It's
yes.
filled with
Bubble, bubble.
children's
Orup and
bones.
bubble,
Yeah.
And like the head of her last husband comes up. What? What the fuck is that? Don't look. She was fucking crazy, dude. My mom. Oh my god. Hey,
What up?
Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
Every episode should start with a traumatic story.
The trauma is always in here. Remember, this is, guys, the podcast about getting your ass whipped.
Hey, Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
Excited for this episode.
Me too.
Me too. I can't ever think me too, and you
Oh,
can't just be me
God.
too anymore.
Me too.
Oh god, dude. Me 3. Get in there. Well, there's only 2 people. We are Mango Bae.
Mango Bae.
You zoom in on the cum stain
Yep.
right
That
there.
one right here. He's got
Right there.
several over there.
Don't look, guys.
So don't worry, it's not his cum.
It's a splash effect.
It's mine. It's
It wasn't even coming. I just excavated it.
Yeah.
You didn't orgasm. I just reached in there. And I just,
He mined my cum.
Yes. Shh. It's like RuneScape.
That's true.
Excited. What's it today?
Do you want to just say cum one more time?
I
Is
said
that the
and
system?
I said and I was like cum rhymes with
Cum.
So I was like cum. Kamjo Jagadesh Hare.
This is Pranahaha.
Oh, yeah,
your
yeah,
boy.
sure. Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram.
We're 9 episodes in. We haven't figured out an actual intro yet.
Hey, it's good. It's good.
And your boy, Usama Siddiqui, a.k.a. Usama bin Laughin, a.k.a. the biryani boaster, a.k.a. the... I'm always trying to think of new shit. A.k.a. the chaat.
The dal dude.
The dal dude.
Yeah.
The dal dude. Yeah, you know what gets pussies wet? The dal dude. The dal dude is here. And shit's about to flow. Right?
It's a food cart.
About to
Dal
curry
dude.
some favor with you hoes.
Oh, shit. You got some
Oh, yeah?
cum.
You know what? I liked it there.
Hmm.
You know how like a bearded guy keeps like little
A
snacks?
little bit of snacks in
yeah,
there.
that was the cum from my lip.
Keep
Like,
some flavor.
you know?
Yeah. My girlfriend told me that when she kisses me, it tastes like marinara.
Okay. Did you fucking Italian chick?
No.
before you?
No, I don't get. I thought it was because I love garlic and eat lots of garlicky things. She's like, yeah, but what about the tomato and the basil part? And I'm like, shit.
Okay.
I
Do
don't know
you
what it is.
sweat maybe the oils mixed with the tomato?
I think it's that or that I have a mustache. She thinks that I'm like fucking
Mario?
Waluigi or some shit, and so she's just like, I'm
Right.
making out with an Italian
Let's
guy
be
right
real,
now.
you're a Wario.
Yeah, I'm a Wario. I'm definitely a Wario.
I'm the Waluigi in the situation.
That's
I feel
true.
like.
That's true.
Wario.
Wow, Sama. Wow, it'd be Wow, Sama.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Right. That's,
Va,
that's
Mario.
someone who knows Mario gets enough love,
Yeah.
and he's trying to give Luigi some love,
Yeah.
but Luigi doesn't really. Luigi?
Va.
You jumped over the whole Koopa. Oh, God. You got 98 coins.
You got toadstool vet.
Oh, God. Were you a video game fan?
God, yeah.
Like, I was a Nintendo fanboy, dude.
Nintendo hardcore.
Hardcore.
I'm older than you, so I was with original NES
Bro,
too.
don't knock me. I used to be a retro gamer.
Okay.
So I would.
Wow. Little hipster bitch
Bro,
over here.
I was wearing a fedora at 5 on Nintendo. Dude, I was huge.
listening to Bright Eyes.
Yes. And Pearl Jam.
Playing Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden, by the way.
Gaiden, yeah.
Dude, I'm the guy who I'll play like Ninja Gaiden music all day. I'll like loop it on my on
Dude,
YouTube.
they had some fucking sick
8-bit music
beats,
is like
man.
low key my favorite type of music.
It's
and no
really
one
good.
understands it. No one likes it.
No.
But I just listen to it all the time.
It's
8-bit shit.
hypnotic.
It was just real. It's like real limitations they had.
All right, best before we get into the episode, favorite NES original 8-bit soundtracks.
Okay, Mega Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do top 5. Mega Man 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Ninja Gaiden. I'm probably gonna miss something good. NES, original NES, right?
Yeah.
Contra 1 had a really sick soundtrack, and then last one, I love the TMNT soundtrack as well. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For me, I have a top 3.
Okay. Because there were only 3.
Last of the bunch is Contra.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Contra love.
Yeah, of course. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left,
Konami,
right. BA, select,
sponsor.
start. Yeah.
Up, down,
Konami,
left,
please.
right, left, right. A, B, select, start.
BA, select, start.
Yeah.
Maybe both. I don't know. Contra was last, but Metroid.
Metroid had some good
Metroid
shit.
had some fucking, especially when you got into, I forget what the boss's name. Yeah, and there was one boss, the purple level, purple indigo
Ridley?
level.
Or
I
Craig.
forget which one. It was Ridley.
Dude, whenever I sing Indian songs, like,
Hold on.
Sorry.
Top, Simon's Quest,
Thank you,
Castlevania 2.
Oh.
So good.
Dun, 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 do the bass line.
What a horrible night to have a curse. Yeah, then it's anyway, but
Dude, no, dude, I love that. Also, when Indians hum, it always that's so fucking Indian. Can we get a Qawwali version of
Qawwali
the
version.
Simon's Quest?
Simon's
Dude, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Yeah, it's
So
so
I
good.
had no girls. I was a very much a Muslim little bitch, and so
dude,
I
at that age, nobody's expecting you to
no,
pull tons of
but
pussy,
even like
you know?
into deep high school and like college, I was just like into games. I would
Yeah.
just like play games, and my whole life
Yeah.
was that.
You were jacking off to Princess Toadstool.
Dude,
You're
it's
like-
her name's Princess Peach. Okay,
Princess Peach, sorry. Not
Is this the
Toadstool.
PAL version?
Toadstool.
Is this the PAL version? Did you grow up in fucking France, dude?
That's a good reference. That is
Pal?
an impressive reference. Yeah, holy shit.
I'm out here, bro. I'm out here.
All right, today's episode. We're talking about siblings.
Yes, brothers.
Desi being desi siblings.
Brothers.
In our case, brothers, but there's a whole.
I have one older. Noel Siddiqui, love the guy. Now, anyway, we'll get to that. How that became.
Breaking news. I do love you.
Yes,
In fact.
yes. Stunning news. And then Arnab Siddiqui, my other little boy. He's my younger brother.
Yep.
And you got,
I've got one older brother.
dude,
Ashish, 6
Ashish.
years older.
But he smokes hashish.
But his nickname in high school was Hash.
Oh God.
And I never understood that until I became
Because he was
older.
brown, hash brown.
Because he smoked. He liked smoking weed. I think this is an interesting episode because I think Desis have a different relation. It's a unique relationship among siblings than other people. I mean, everybody loves their siblings and all that.
By the sword.
It's by the sword.
It's by the sword.
Because for me, I think there's a weird continuation of the parental relationship in the sibling relationships. So that the younger sibling is to be adored, the
Yeah.
older sibling is to be revered.
Yeah, there is, and it's interesting because when an older son fucks up in Indian culture,
Right.
or Desi culture, it's way worse than if an older son in white culture
Right.
fucks up, because that is straight up like feudal bloodline.
The eldest son,
shit.
that's your bottom bitch. If we're
Right,
talking about like a
right.
stable of hoes, that's
Yeah.
your bottom bitch. That's when you should be able to stand on, rely on. That's the guy's doing it.
I was gonna say Atlas, but I like bottom
Atlas,
bitch.
okay, bottom bitch. Atlas was a bottom bitch.
Atlas was a little bottom fucking bitch, dude. And dude, it's like, first of all, whenever I say dude, I sound so Indian again. And dude, dan, 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 dude, watch me, dude.
Watch me, dude. What the fuck
That's
is
it.
that?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy. Right, yeah.
Was it not coming across? Watch me, dude. Kangaroo. Dude, so, like, if you're a white kid, right, and your white brother, older brother, you know, your complaint to your mom would be like, Trevor stole all the Dunkaroos.
Trevor farted on my head
Dude,
while I was asleep.
Trevor took my NES and threw it across. Our things were, dude, Noel branded me. Noel branded me in the butt. And you have a real ass, lasting, fucking.
That's some prison shit. You know?
Noel
He
raped me.
branded me like his bitch. It's his property of Noel on me now.
Noel fucked me raw without a condom.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was crazy. Noel used
Noel.
to whoop that ass.
Wow,
dude.
so he was like that, huh?
No, he was by the sword, dude.
No
by
shit.
the sword.
No
by
shit.
the sword. Noel Siddiqui. I'll start off.
How much older?
5 years.
5 years.
He was sadistic, man. He was just a jungly dude. But
Yeah.
jungly and not a jungly fun jungly. This guy was jungly like, yo, fuck you, mom.
Yeah.
I don't listen to you, bitch. You know.
Right.
And he'd run off, and my mom would like take out that anger on me. Like my life was all collateral damage. Like, Noel was angry at something else, he'd whoop my ass. My mom was angry at Noel, she'd whoop my ass. You know. Sometimes she'd whoop Noel's ass, she'd whoop my ass. You know, like she just I'm always getting my ass.
Just an
whooped.
orgy.
Orgy of ass
fucking
whoops.
ass whippings.
Yes, dude. And Noel would do this one thing where he watched wrestling. Huge Bret Hart fan. Huge Owen Hart fan.
Right.
Huge like Shawn Michaels. He was just like suck it.
Yeah.
Suck it. You know. And he would try the moves on me, which I think every younger brother had.
Yeah.
The older brother. tried
Wrestling is a fucking. I think that's across every culture in America. You are trying out wrestling moves on your siblings.
Yeah. And my brother would do this thing where he like throw me on the couch, and you know, like wrestlers will like you get they hit the ring and they'll come back.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: like, I knew he'd punch me, so I fall on the couch and I'm getting him. I'm crying. No, Noel's about to whoop my ass. Yeah. So I'm like, I get thrown on the couch. He throws me on the couch. I have to get up, and he just like whacks me in the head. And then I'll get down. He'll pull my arms back and put his knee into my back.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, this is not even fake. I'm just like dying. And I was like laughing, and he's like whooping that ass.
Yeah.
And I was terrified of him.
Yeah.
For I think my entire life almost until very recently, I was just terrified of my brother.
Wow.
Terrified. And recently, he's been like, yo, what's up? Let's hang out. You know, he's chill now. He's become a better guy.
Yeah. Because now he's married.
He's married.
He can just beat his wife.
He's beat his wife. He doesn't.
He doesn't.
'Cause I think
Just
Naomi
kidding.
would beat him.
Yeah.
She's a fucking badass. But if you do, like, subscribe, share. I don't know. I don't know what to say that.
Intigab, we're sorry.
Intigab, we're sorry.
Nargis, we're
sorry,
sorry.
Dad, for raising a son. But now he's like, hey, you want to go watch Star Wars? And I'm like, you used to fucking
You want to watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
He's trying to make up for lost.
Dude.
You want to watch The Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah. Well, oh, strikes? Ah! Don't strike back. Here's the thing: it's like it was all his trauma, and to him it wasn't. To him, it was just older brother hitting his brother.
Right.
And, fuck you, I'm gonna hit you. To him, it was he still loved me. Like after he left, he's like after he like fucking destroyed me, he walked away. Man, I love that guy. Meanwhile, I'm like creating neurons in my head that are gonna fuck me up for years.
That's like such Ike Turner abuse shit. You know, oh, fucking love you, girl. Clean up all that blood.
Ooh, lick it. So when he was starting to like ask me like, yo, let's chill, I was weird.
Like,
man.
is this a trap?
I was weird. I'd be like trying to like just be. I was like get my
You wanna
distance.
hang out? Yeah. Let's hang.
Hey, sure, dude. What was the question again? And only recently, like last couple of years, have I been like, okay, we're cool. I allowed that. Now when I think of Noel, I think of older brother. I didn't think that for the entire life. He was he was an element of fear, and he was an element of intensity. And I never felt anything but that for a long time. Now it's all love. Love you, Noel. Love you to death. But
Literally to death.
To death.
You will kill him someday.
You will.
You will kill him someday. Love you to life. Okay.
So that was just a part of my life, and like that triggering of like, why am I not cool with hanging out with my brother?
Right.
And I look back and I was like, oh, that's because I just didn't trust him as a human being forever.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Your brother didn't beat you?
Well, here's the thing with my brother. My brother, 6 years older.
Yeah.
That was just like my hero.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, I used to hero. My brother was like a third parent, and he was like the third American parent in the house who could be cool. I used to worship my brother. My brother and I did fight.
Yeah.
We would fucking go at it for
But
sure.
you would fight him back.
Oh, I mean, most of it I provoked. It was very
Really?
much deserved. If my brother ever had to put the smack down, it was deserved.
Really?
I do shit like lock him out in the rain when he's babysitting me. I just fucking out of nowhere drop kick him out of nowhere. But the thing about my brother,
Holy shit!
my brother was such a fucking don. You
Yeah.
know, he was such a badass. He was big, strong, like that. He used to just toy around with me.
Yeah.
You know, so we used to wrestle a ton. We used to just
Dude.
wrestle, spend all our days
It
wrestling.
was never fun for me. I was always in complete terror.
My brother. Dude, I love my brother.
Yeah.
Fucking, when I think back about it, it's almost like a sibling. It's almost like a romance. How much I loved this guy. You know, I just worshipped him.
That was with my younger brother.
Right.
So with Arnab, we were the boys.
Yeah,
dude.
you
You know
know?
what I'm saying? Noel was
And
off.
the thing is, like, he would get annoyed because you know he wants to go hang out with his friends and talk about jerking off
Yeah.
or whatever. And meanwhile, I don't have any pubes.
I love how you didn't do this. You just made it hard.
That's how
Jerking
That's how
off.
Indians jerk off. We don't
They
jerk
just
it. We
squeeze.
just squeeze the
It's
cum
like pulp.
out.
It's like getting pulp out.
Just squeeze the cum out.
It's one little drop and you collect it in a
Yeah.
jar and you drink it, dude. like Kermit, that Kermit meme, you know?
Yeah,
you're
the
talking
tea
about?
one?
Yeah. When it's cum. Dude, that's hilarious. And I was jerking off.
Jerking off like a man. Oh.
Woo!
Sex with me is interesting. I just put it in and I just keep it in and then I squeeze her now.
It's a pulsating. It's a pulsating.
Yeah.
His dick goes this way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bulbous. Bulbasaur.
It really just looks like a third testicle.
Yeah.
It's a big third. This is gross.
What's that chaser that comes in a ball? You know
The what?
The chaser that comes in a ball can? What do you call those?
What is it?
It's a
What?
chaser that comes in a ball can. Fuck me, dude. The reference
Cum.
is there.
You have cum chasers is what it sounds like.
So it was something cum, you know, but fuck. It was like it's like little speedballs, like little. They have little like little balls of. Fuck me, dude.
I'm just letting you suffer right now. And this is quite pleasurable for me.
You're coming to this, aren't you, dude? Fuck me, dude. Speedballs.
Speedballs. Okay, you know that's a cocaine, methamphetamine.
That's wrong. That's
or
wrong.
a cocaine heroin mix, I believe.
What the fuck, dude? What was it called?
I don't think we should dwell on it too much.
It's fine.
Because I forgot why we even brought it up. Because we're talking about the cum stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we gotta get out of that.
It was balls. It was cum. Keep on.
My brother though was
Speaking of cum,
dude. My brother was. It was just nonstop wrestling all the time, all day, taking on the personas of different wrestlers.
what was his favorite wrestler?
His. Oh,
Great
ooh.
Kali.
Ooh, good question. Who was his favorite?
Can we get a
I
phone,
thi- it was
phone a
like-
friend? Can you call him right now?
It was, yeah, maybe. I think it might have been like Paul Orndorff. I don't know if you remember this guy.
That's the
Mr.
Jewish
Wonderful.
wrestler.
He was the accountant to all
Did
the
he also
wrestlers.
sell popcorn?
Yeah.
Paul Orndorff.
Mine
Sounds
was.
like
I had various ones. I was
that
really.
sounds like Orvin Redenbacher's main rival. Don't buy Orvin Redenbacher. Buy Paul Orndorff popcorn.
All right, let's call him.
Can we get it? Can we get a?
Yo, Ashish. Hey, you're on the Mango Bae podcast right now.
Hi, Ashish.
Ashish with the boy Usama.
Hash.
Ashish, Hash, yeah,
life.
as you were known.
Hash life.
Bro, we're doing an episode about siblings. Bring the mic over here. Can you hear me?
Don't hit me, yeah.
Okay, we're doing an episode about siblings. I was talking about how much we loved wrestling. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Wrestler?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
No, take more time, please.
if as I think about it, one of the first names that comes into my head is George the Animal Steel.
Oh, right. Yes, yes.
All right. Yeah, you can go back to open heart surgery now, man.
Saw him in Hershey a couple times.
You saw him in Hershey? Okay, so you're a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think Jimmy Superfly Snuka
Snoop, that's
Oh,
right.
you old school, man.
Yeah.
Old school.
was, a top rope kind of guy.
Top rope kind of guy.
That sounds sexual.
All right, bro, we just need to get that little information out of you. We're going to have you on the podcast soon, though, okay?
All right, Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Okay,
Classic.
cool. Yeah,
classic.
that's the main one for sure.
All right, love you, homie. Talk to you later.
Thanks, buddy.
Peace.
Cool
He's
guy.
a top rope kind of guy.
Dude, I already look up to him. Just his voice.
Dude, he's the fucking man. I
Dude, he
swear
sounds
to
like
God-
he's.
Here's
Sounds like he's at spring break
listen,
right
my
now.
brother grew up in like 70s central Pennsylvania. Okay,
Right.
70s.
Right.
Right? He was born in 73. 70s and 80s central Pennsylvania. No, there's no Indians there.
He's OG.
He wasn't just there. He was the fucking man.
Right.
People in the neighborhood knew him. They feared him. They loved him.
They feared him. Why they feared him?
He was big.
Okay.
He was strong. And,
Yeah.
this is the 80s. People are just straight up having like little suburban gang wars,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
My brother would just come in and wreck house, you know?
We wreck house. Like, you would actually fight?
Nobody
he
would
would
want to
just be
fuck with him. He was just so big
Yeah.
that people were just like, yo, we can't fuck with this guy.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Shit, dude. How big is he right now? How tall is he?
He's about my height. I'm actually maybe half an inch taller than him now.
Oh, really? Are you 6 what?
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'1".
You're like 6'2".
Am I 6'2"?
Yeah, you're like 6'2".
Okay.
Although you wear boots a lot, so maybe you're like 6'1".
Maybe.
But
I don't know.
because you're taller than me,
Oh.
I think you're like 6'2".
Then one of your hair follicles always goes above
Yeah,
mine.
it's true.
You always got to have a little bit of hair above me, huh?
The thing about my brother though is he was like, he's
Jacking
thick.
off?
He's not. Yeah, he's jacking off.
You already know.
So he was strong. You know what I mean? He was like he had big
Hell yeah.
bones. You know,
Hell
he
yeah.
wasn't like fat, but he was just a big bone guy. He was athletic.
Hell yeah.
You know, he was the man at every sport.
Dude, that's so because my brother was like that.
Yeah.
But he didn't look brown.
Right.
My brother passed for white. He's a white skin kind of guy.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So he was cool. Everyone loved him. He had all his friends.
Yeah.
I was weird growing up. I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
My brother was nice. He was chill. I didn't look up to him because I was more terrified of him.
Right.
He was not a role model.
Yeah.
But I remember him always bringing over friends and playing like Mario Kart. And I remember being like, oh, that's a cool. They're just hanging out, drinking orange juice. Not orange juice, orange soda. Yeah, right. Whoops. Dude, I was thinking orange soda. It came out orange juice. Oh, dude, all that vitamin C, man.
I know.
Fuck yeah, man. All those nutrients, dude. And they'll play till 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Bring in a dude. And, dude, it would be different types of friends. My brother had friends from all types of areas. He'd be like, the group of black friends would come in and play Smash Bros. Some brown friends would come in. Sometimes the black friends would meet the brown friends. My brother was the mediator. So he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
I was not this guy. I had no idea what the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, same here. It was kind of stunting in a weird way because I would just hang out with my brother so much. Who was really cool, and his friends, who were just the coolest people on earth.
See, yeah, I never got that love.
So, well, for me, it was like, you know what? Here's the story of what happened when I was born. It took my parents 6 years to have me.
Okay.
The story my mom loves to tell is that, like, the day after I was born, my brother just dragged all of his friends from the school bus, dragged them home to come and look at me.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
That's how much he just, like, adored me.
Wow, dude.
You know?
My brother did the same thing, but they all whooped my ass.
They all were taking turns. Guys, I got a new pinata.
Bah,
at
yo,
home.
let's fuck this kid up. But here's the thing. I was also a weird kid, man. Like, one time, dude, this is a story. I think it's my first memory.
Yeah.
And this is my first memory. And if I really cultivated this, I should have been a serial killer.
Yeah.
So I remember doing this. I don't know why I did this. I remember my brother one time. I was 3. He was like fucking 2 seconds old.
Oh.
All right. He's laying in the crib. I can see this happening right now as I say it. I find a little Flintstones cup, a little purple Flintstones cup. It looks like Barney. and it's just a little purple Flintstones cup. I go into the bathroom. I pour hot scalding water into it.
Yeah.
Go to my brother. I just pour it on him. Dude, I can right now think of me doing it. I can go through I'm in
That's
it.
like that's some
Images.
deep revenge shit.
It's images, right? I can think of me doing it right now, but I don't know why. I don't know that I don't have the thought in me anymore. Why'd I do that? Probably some revenge shit, but that's the kind of sadistic shit that I was
also
doing.
just weird. Yes, totally.
I remember I would throw down plates just to hear the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's level 1, dude.
No, that is.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Breaking
this kind
shit
of
is
breaking
bad.
shit and flushing down jewels down the toilet. Like what? What the fuck, right?
Flushing jewels.
Dude, don't
Flush the jewels.
flush the flush the jewels now. Flush the jewels now. Flush
Flush the jewels fast. Flush the jewels fast. Oh man.
El Party.
But you know, his friends used to try and fuck with me. Like,
Yeah.
and he wasn't always just forgiving. Sometimes I'd be a pain in the ass. And I remember one point, his friends used to torment me sometimes. They used to try.
Yeah.
And
Like
they
how-
used to
like
like
how?
getting me riled up, just like random shit, just picking on me, pushing me around. One time I pulled out a knife and I came outside the house and I was like, "Where are you motherfuckers now? Where are you now?" And it was like a thing. Then my mom
Yeah.
was like, "Listen, we have to talk." She wasn't even about whoopings. It was just like, you know, so and so are calling the cops. That was the big fear. Cops are being called on me. I'm going to jail.
My mom's biggest fear was white people calling the cops.
Yeah.
Because that means you're out.
Yeah,
You're done.
exactly.
I'm like, are we illegal immigrants? Like,
Dude, I remember that, and
what'd they say? What'd the friends say? Once you had the knife out.
they all like scattered like
Yeah.
bitches, you know. They all scattered. It came out. I remember the knife too. It was serrated and it had a curve. And we
You
used
brought
to
a
use it
scimitar out?
basically, yeah, basically.
Yo, it's about to get Saudi Arabia up in this bitch.
Exactly.
Who wants to commit
They
adultery?
need some brown justice,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And he just came out. I was like, ah, ah.
You're wearing like a fucking loincloth. and like,
I've got like tears streaming
Yeah.
down my face. When there's tears and a knife, bitches better run. Okay.
Because someone just got cheated on. Yo.
Tears and a knife, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so great.
And they scattered.
Wearing a turban somehow. You became Sikh. What the fuck, dude? What
that's
the
great.
fuck?
But you know, if it wasn't for my brother, I would have never been a comedian.
Okay, talk to me about that.
Because I was a funny little bitch growing up, and I used to entertain them all the time. I'm doing voices. I told you last episode or so, at the end of parties, my parents would trot me out to do impressions, impersonations, stuff like that. When I was in like 4th grade, my parents got me like a dual cassette boombox. Okay. And I used this
For
to
people who aren't 95,
Yeah.
boombox is sound, basically.
It's a sound, yeah. It was just a big shell.
Music.
With a horn attached to it. And deep inside was a parrot who would
Yeah.
record and memorize everything I said. It was pure Flintstone shit.
But I would go out at these parties and do the Charleston. It was
Yeah.
all the rage.
Yeah. I was doing rain dances.
The sun god.
Purely
w-
functional
The sun
dances.
god would come through every time.
But I had this thing, and I used to record myself then, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I would just be by myself, and I would record myself, and I'd be doing like parodies of wrestlers. You know, it'd be
to
like
uncles?
Hmm?
To uncles and aunties?
no, by myself.
Right, okay, right.
So I'm by myself, and I'm doing like, I'm Bam Bam Bigelow, I'm Randy Macho Man Savage, whatever. But they're all in like Hollywood squares or something. They're all answering questions, and I was just goofing off and acting
Very
like a
cool,
fucking
very cool.
nut.
Right.
And I'm just doing this. I'm not even listening to this stuff. But my brother finds the tape, and then he and his friends just all start
Right.
listening to this tape regularly. They're like getting stoned and listening to these tapes, and they're dying. And they're just like, yo, you're the fucking man now.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell
They're
yeah.
like, you're the man.
Dude, I didn't have that at all with my brothers. Like, my little brother, me and him would just fucking crack it up. We were always just Josh. And I had this... Dude, I know what a mother feels like at some point because there was one point where I felt like motherly towards my little brother. Yeah. He would leave and I would get nervous if he wasn't in my sights.
Yeah.
I literally... And I look back and I'm like, that's how a mother must feel all the time.
Right.
Like, so he would... And one time my mother got mad because I was fucking hovering. I was so in love with this little kid. He was my little fucking skolja. He was my soul. And we just watched SpongeBob all day and do
Yeah.
SpongeBob voices. I would make him laugh all the time.
Yeah.
He'd make me laugh all the time. And people right now, I'll meet his friends and he's like, dude, you like sound just like Arnab. I'm like, bitch.
Arnab sounds like me.
Bitch. It's like going up to Joe Pesci. Oh my God, you're in Home Alone 2. Bitch. That's not my thing. That's not the claim to fame. Oh my God,
Joe Pesci, you're the voice of Men's Warehouse.
dude! Wow, it's like, yo, get your chronology right, bitch. Get your chronology right, bitch.
Home Alone 2.
Oh my God, not even Home Alone. You only saw the second one, but you know,
Macaulay Culkin, you got arrested for cocaine.
dude, right, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, Robert De Niro from The Intern. Oh my God, with Anne Hathaway. Oh my God, Gandhi, I loved you in Racism. Oh my God.
Chris Brown, musician.
They call him Brown because that's what he would do to women. Anyway,
What, he would shit on them?
Browning, I guess, bruising.
Bruising.
His name's not Chris Purple, I guess. My bad. His name's not Chris Purple. My bad. Okay. But yeah, I would love my brother. I love Arnab, and we would just like hang out. And one time he was just angry because he wanted to just be alone. I wouldn't let him. I was just like, I need to fucking stay here, dude. You're gonna die. Yeah. It was a straight up irrational fear. And one time he got so angry, he just like left. Yeah. And for 2 hours, I couldn't find him, and I was like freaking. I just imagined every ill that could possibly happen. Then he came back, and I was so happy. I cried almost. I was like, but he would know. He's just a little kid. Arnab was the jungly. Arnab was the jungly. He would like. He was a boss alpha. Nobody could tell him what to do.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
always
I know.
angry, stubborn as fuck. If he didn't want to do it, that's it.
Yeah.
And he would, again, I'd hit him sometimes because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
I knew only the sword growing up. And so I would hit him, and he would be like, yeah. Like, dude, he was like Albert Fish, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Albert Fish. Oh,
Fish.
yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Such a nice throwback serial killer reference. That's so old school.
We're talking about boomboxes. You're throwing a boombox era serial killer. Why not, dude? But that was the dynamic.
Yeah.
But Arnab and Noel, that's a whole different story. They were like you and
Ashish.
Arnab was like his thing. You know, Noel cared for
Right.
Arnab.
Right.
Arnab.
You were more of a rival.
I was a rival. And Noel just didn't fuck with me like that. I'm telling you, it was insane. I can't even describe it because we're so close and chill now. Close, I don't know if we're close, but I love you, you know? But working on it.
Yeah.
But are you close with the brother right now? Like, is it as close as you used to?
Yeah. I mean, we don't we don't talk as much. We talk
Yeah.
maybe like on the phone like once a month. We text a lot and stuff like that, but we're always going to be tight.
Yeah.
We're always going to be tight.
Yeah.
His kids and I are super tight.
Well,
You know.
the one time
He loves he just loves coming to shows.
Good.
You know,
good,
he's so about it.
He's cool.
like, because he knows this is who I am.
Yeah.
And so he's just very happy. My brother, I'm going to tell you a very touching story about
Let's do
my
it.
brother.
Okay, here we go. Don't say come for 2
My
minutes.
brother
okay?
is not an emotional guy.
Okay.
And not at all. You know, he keeps it all plugged in. If you tell him, hey, man, I love you, he's like, yeah, cool.
Good.
Cool. He's like, good. Pat you on the shoulder.
I tell
you
my
know?
mom I love her. She's like, don't say that.
Yeah. He's like, what? What is that?
So you're gay, dude. Stop being so gay. No, Mom!
Homo. Mom, I love you. No homo.
Mom, I love you. I love you, but I can't love a gay bitch.
Yeah. So my brother's not a very emotional guy, but, you know, a couple years ago, I donated a kidney to my mom. And
That's beautiful.
my brother's not going to want me spilling this kind of dirt on him. But the first person I saw when I came out of anesthesia, I'm all fucked up on the table on the whatever. I see my brother. My brother's there. He sees me. I wake up. I say a couple words, and he just started crying. He just started sobbing.
Oh God.
You know, I never see my brother cry, ever.
I'm feeling it.
You
I'm
know?
feeling it.
And he really cried. I mean, that guy, he fucking loves me.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like I was really his first child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was somebody he took care of growing up, he had fun with, and he cried.
That's beautiful, dude. That really,
You know?
that's
It
what
really
is.
was.
That is it's
And now it's on the public record, Ashish. What? You do have emotions, bitch.
Ooh, this is gonna be the clip
Yeah.
that we use for the thumbnail. Indians have a lot more feeling than a lot of cultures. A lot of just romantic feelings. We're romanticists, but it's come through the visor of this sort of repression and sort of don't give out your feelings. So these moments, like I totally understand the gravity of this.
Yeah.
You know, one time I saw my dad cry was after his mom died.
After his dad died.
Right.
Yeah.
So my dad is again like your brother, just total, you know, fucking stoic, you know, kind of dude. And then one day my dad was talking about his mom dying, just like, yeah, she died, and you know, I remember. And then he stopped talking mid-sentence and started crying, like the heave cry, not like the. And
Wow,
dude,
not just a tear coming out.
not the man tear, right? He was like, you know, that fucking like I'm losing oxygen cry.
Yeah.
And you sound like a bad
Like
beatboxer.
Noel had just given him an ass whipping.
Yes, but like right on the fucking trachea.
Yeah.
You know? It was like Bismarck running up a stair. You know? We're doing all the 90s references right now. It was like JT Timberlake when he found out Britney was cheating on him. And I was unequipped to. This is one of my big regrets of my life, is that I didn't go hug him.
Yeah. Instead, you got disgusted.
I was not disgusted, but I was completely in shock.
You're like, I guess I'm the man of the house now.
And I pissed
All
on
right,
him.
way to go, Dad.
And I pissed
You
on,
pissed on
I
him.
pissed on him and around him. And I'm like, I'm the intercom now. Sorry, Dad, again. But I was not able to hug him because I didn't know how the language to, because that's not what I was taught. And so me and my brother, we were both watching him, and we just walk out of the room. Wow. Dude, oh, God.
Because you just didn't know how to process what was happening.
Fuck, dude, fuck. And we walk out of the room, and God.
You and Noel or you and Arnab?
No, Arnab. And chill, bitch, fucking chill. And I didn't know how to give emotion. I just didn't know how to. I'm good. I regret that. I regret not being able to give my dad love when he needed it. You know. Oh fuck. It's okay.
All good.
It's okay. Oh boy. Oh God. Is not ready for that. But it's okay. Stay in it. And I'm sorry, Dad, that I couldn't fucking hug you in that moment. You know. Shit, bro. But it's good. I love. He knows I love him. But you know, you can't say these things in Indian culture. That you
Right.
So, you know, if I was a kid growing up in Indian right now in this culture, I'd say, like, fucking hug your dad, man, because sometimes he's going to need a hug, and he's not going to ask for it, and he's just going to cry, and you're just going to want to hug him, but you just don't know how to, so just fucking hug the bitch.
Hug a bitch.
Hug a bitch, dude.
Hug everyone in your family.
Hug a bitch.
Even if they're not prepared to receive the love,
dude.
you got to give the love.
Okay.
Here, homie.
Okay, no, I'm good. Woo. 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 End scene.
And scene.
Okay, no, it's good. But that's what it was. Do you want
to do some cum talk to help you, like...
Just say come a couple times.
Come.
Again.
Come.
Again.
Thank you.
When I say come, you say again.
Thank you. Come again.
Okay, I'm good.
Good.
That's good. It's always, you know, I used to try to shy away from these kind of moments, but it's just like, just stay in it. Let it happen.
Yeah.
And then come.
It's such a weird, I mean, with the siblings especially, you know? There's always, and especially when I would go to India and I'd see how siblings there operated, it was more inimical. You know what I mean?
Right,
it was
right.
like you and Noel more.
Yeah.
And it was because...
Duty.
And, like, they're whipping each other's asses. They're being abusive to each other. Their relationships then somehow come out on the other side okay.
Right.
I think what it was with Ashish and I was, like, it was early, you know? You had a generational thing. There was more Bengalis where you were and stuff like that. So I think Ashish and I came together because we were having to cope with this kind of dual life of living in America in an Indian household, though. And our parents are people who we loved, but they're still on the other side of that battle line, too, you know? And so I think that's why he and I were able, he was really protective of me, would take care of me.
Right.
I do, however, remember when I was first kind of disabused of my brother being like this angelic person. It was, where's my mom trying to call me?
Are you saying things
yeah,
about
she's
your
like,
brother?
I sense something's
sense
happening.
the jungliness.
Yeah. I remember I was like in 6th grade or something. My brother, it's like 6th grade, something like that, 7th grade. 5th grade maybe even. And it's late at night. I'm like trying to watch Saturday Night Live. I'm home alone. My brother's out somewhere with his friends.
So 90 reference alert again.
some 90 shit about to go down now.
Yeah.
And I'm there laying on the couch, and all of a sudden I hear my parents' shitty like Toyota Camry or whatever roll up, and there's just Led Zeppelin blasting out of the car. It's midnight. Hear the door open. My brother comes in. I don't know anything about drinking alcohol. I don't know anything about that. I have no idea what it means to be drunk. My brother comes in. He looks at me. He's like, hey, hey.
Oh God.
He sees I'm watching Saturday Night Live. He doesn't care. Changes it to like Channel 4 or whatever. He pops in a VHS tape.
Of porn.
It was of this video called "The Song Remains the Same" by Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
We were obsessed with Led Zeppelin
Love
as
Led.
kids. We were obsessed.
Top 5 bands.
And he just starts putting on the video. And he's like, he puts his head down on a pillow. He's laying in front. And he's just like banging his hands, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's drunk. Now
Yeah.
I know what drunk means.
Yeah.
Then he gets up out of nowhere.
Oh God.
He stumbles over to me because I'm just on the couch like, he stumbles over to me. He just kind of looks at me. He's like, hey, what's going on?
Oh,
Tries
God.
to put an arm over on the table.
Oh, God.
Knocks over this ceramic little piece or whatever that my mom had.
Yeah.
Breaks it. Then he's like, rushes out of the room.
I thought he was gonna barf on you.
Rushes out of the room. I hear a sound coming from like the dining room area. Then I hear footsteps more towards his bathroom. Then my parents wake up. My brother was drunk as fuck.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He puked everywhere.
Here we go.
And I can't hear anything except my dad. My dad's laying down the justice, and you know that's when you fucked up. Okay? Blah, 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 blah. That's all it sounds like. The Charlie Brown teacher voice, basically. They're like, they make him take a shower. I hear that. Then the next thing I hear is they're like, now go to bed. My brother goes to bed. Then I hear 2 minutes later, they're like, why are you fucking naked? Put on your clothes. It's just like, what the fuck?
Wait, twist. What?
I told this story. I told part of this story of a few episodes back with Hassan, but for like 6 months after, there were just lime green stains on my mom's nice brand new cream carpeting that she was so proud of. And after that, I saw my brother the next day, and I looked at him, and I just started crying.
Why?
Because I was just like, oh, I didn't.
You're no
like
longer a divine being.
Well, it was just
or
like
a role model.
I was like, you're a potentially menacing person because you drink now, and you're in trouble, and it was just this trauma that had
right. The
happened.
idea that he's not just a ray of light; that he has darkness.
And I could see the guilt in his face too, because he looked.
But
at
that's
me
on you guys too. It's like it's one of those things that has to happen at some point.
Exactly.
You can't just have your brother be an angel for your whole life.
Exactly.
My brother, my brother. This is the craziest brother story that I got. Talking about video games. Video games was my life. This is my whole life, right? This is who I am. Games. Hey, want to go out? I'm games. You know? Yeah. That's what I do. I am playing Ocarina of Time. I'm on a save file that has all the heart containers. We're talking every single one.
What game is this again?
Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Zelda. Game of the year, 98. Phenomenal game. Try it out, okay? I'm playing on my save file, my favorite save file.
Yeah.
Right? This is the one. This is the one that I did the work. I put in the time. All right? And my brother was just mad at me for something. I was playing too much.
Yeah.
Or I was just hanging out. Maybe it was just, there was just a good vibe.
Yeah.
Something was happening. Maybe I was just smiling on the wrong day. And he's like, you know what? Fuck this. So he fucking first of all beats me up. It's always the initial, that's act one, always some beat up. And then what he did, I don't know.
That's the foreplay.
Maybe, he's about to fucking unleash his rod of pain, and I think I hit back or something.
Oh.
I had the audacity to defend myself, like fuck
Yeah.
and maybe I got him on the face or something like that. And he's like, oh, and he that smile, and then he fucking did the thing with the knee in the arm, knee in the back, hold the arms.
He did yoga to you.
He was doing a fuck you Vasana right here. And he exited my file, put my head to the ground so I could see the file. Right, went to the title screen, deleted my file.
Wow.
And I'm like the Brad Pitt in Seven.
Oh.
No, fucking insane, dude. It was insane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was more like Luke Skywalker when he got impossible. Impossible, dude. I was bereft, and Noel was just like, and he's like, let that be a lesson. And he walks away.
Wow,
dude, and it was
lesson. What is the lesson there, though? By the way,
that God isn't real. I don't know.
Exactly. There is no God.
There's no God. I think I learned that day.
Chaos reigns.
Bro, and this is before the era of walkthroughs and game facts, and you can go online. Where's every heart container?
Yeah.
It was it was my baby.
Yeah.
And that's all I had. That's the only form of wealth that I had as a 5-year-old. You know, I was actually probably 8 or 9.
Yeah.
That's the only form of wealth I had. I had no money.
Yeah.
But I had this game file. That was my assets.
Right. Yeah. No, I hear you.
That was my 401 Kyoto. That's all I had. And then he fucking erased the fuck out of it. And then I played again and I got back.
Yeah.
But I mean I remember just like him pushing me down. I'm just like,
Oh.
what the fuck, sadistic Spanish Inquisition shit? You know? Yeah, he was turning me on a fucking spit.
Oh
you
my
know, while he was
God.
deleting my game
He's on
file.
the rack.
You know?
Oh my God.
On a rotisserie.
Let me ask you this: how did you then mend your relationship with Noel?
It was that's the thing. Is like that was not a turning point. That was just rising action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The turning point happened when he left for college, and the distance creates always. Indian families, they never say I love you, but they feel love when they all leave.
Yes.
And they come back. Like the mom will always get on the daughter for everything, and then she leaves for her husband, and then all of a sudden their relationship is a little better. You know, that kind of shit. Distance created the level we needed to like, okay, you're weird. I don't really know you like that, but there's distance. Then he came back. So Noel took 10 years to graduate undergrad. He was a fuck up for a long time. Very kind of just like antagonistic. Took a long time in Houston to graduate. But when he came back, round 2, fucking with the power up. He ate a star.
Yeah.
You know, job, wife, you know, and he got all that shit, and then he became the brother. It blew my mind. It was a complete 180.
Yeah.
And now he's like the breadwinner a little bit. You know, he helps family out.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of old brother I never thought we'd
Right.
have. We got a good term now. We're hanging out. We're chilling. There's good vibes. We FaceTime.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, dude.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have kids yet?
No.
That'll add a whole other level.
Bro,
Then
I can't wait.
you know that'll be a whole other level.
Fuck without a condom, dude. Are you trying to conceive? But I love him. I think it's important to cultivate love with your family.
Did you? We were forced to consider our cousins as siblings too.
Yeah.
And so that's what we addressed them: brother,
100%,
sister.
100%.
Same with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aunties, dude. India is a community, man.
Yeah.
India is community. Or they bring the community. That's the best thing about Indian culture, desi culture.
Desi culture.
Is community. They fucking fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's why we're all kind of okay, even though we're like this life without community. Like imagine getting beat,
I
but
know.
you don't get beat.
Then you become a
afterwards.
serial killer.
Yeah.
Then
So
it's serial
beating
killer.
without the cousins afterwards.
Yeah, they're soothing. Then there's people who was there to soothe you. Because my older cousins would sometimes pick on me, but then the other, like the sister cousins would then be there to soothe me. You know.
Yeah.
And that
Albert
kind of
Fish
thing.
would be like, dude, if you had one cousin,
Yeah.
Albert Fish would be like, dude, I like getting hit when my asshole's out and my asshole leaks a little bit when I get hit, and they're like, ew, and then that stops that whole thing.
And then that's it. Yeah, that's it.
His cousin's like, dude, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just you. Yeah, just get. Then he would be an accountant.
that would be the worst thing that he did. You know?
Or he would go crazier.
As opposed to eating child genitals or whatever the fuck he used to do.
He does some weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, he does. Like he's
Yeah.
still around.
I guess he was just Chinese. Anyway, okay. Don't bleep that shit out.
General shows child pee, child wang.
How was General So's? So. Any closing thoughts on siblings, brothers, love?
Look, if you got siblings, you gotta you gotta give them the love. Show love.
I spent so many years not loving my brother or not being with him.
Yeah.
And my little brother, he felt betrayed when I left for college, and that we had to mend that. So like, you know, there's a lot of.
I had a huge act out phase, by the way. Sorry, I meant to bring this up.
What's up?
When my brother left for college, I went way off the rails. Like in
happened
school.
too. My little brother did as well.
Like I went way off the rails. People are like, "What the fuck's wrong with this kid?"
Because you miss your brother.
I was really missing my brother a lot.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and I didn't know how to articulate
We don't even
that.
process in our culture love. Like we don't. We just have it.
I know,
And that's why you cry, and that you can't say anything else when your brother gives a kidney. It's just like we need to learn the language of emotion. We gotta learn that a little more. We're lacking in that.
Yeah.
We can't just listen to Sonu Nigam, you know, and then just be like, that's okay. That's where I'm gonna have
that's
my
where
love
the love
life.
is. Yeah, it's
You
in the
can't
realm
just
of fantasy.
Right? How about after Shreya Ghoshal, you say that to your fucking mom? I love you. You are like the corn wheat in my farm.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Just love your people.
Gotta love your people.
Cultivate your people. I cried on this podcast.
I know, this is emotional. You know what? You're my brother.
Oh, that dude.
You know, you're like my older brother and my younger brother at once.
You're like only my younger brother, dude.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
I only guide.
You want to beat me?
I only guide.
Good. Ow! Harder. Ay.
Love you, dude.
Love
You're
you,
absolutely
homie.
my brother. Joe's
You're
also
totally
my brother. by the way.
Also
Joe's our
brother.
editor.
Joe looks clueless right now. He's like,
Joe,
what? Affection? What?
Emotion?
This is too much.
Towards? Love you, dude. Yeah, you're 100%, brother.
100%.
100%. And it was so quick.
It was very quick.
Because you just
The vibe was
when
there.
you know the juice. You know
Exactly.
the juice, dude.
It's exactly what it
That's it.
is.
The juice is
exactly
there.
what it is. I love you guys.
I'd be honored to have you delete one of my game files.
I'm gonna do it.
Please.
Let's do it. Let's make it
Please.
happen.
And we can reenact the whole thing.
Yeah.
No! Impossible!
Oh my god.
Dude, it was crazy.
There's a video like that somewhere on the dark web. I'm sure. Somewhere.
You won't believe what this 5-year-old did. Dude, crazy. Crazy.
Mango Bae. This is an emotional episode today.
Beautiful. Funny.
It was
emotional,
beautiful, funny.
ups and downs. Woo.
Yeah. It was
Loved
all
it.
there.
But loved it.
I feel like every episode could be 5 hours.
Woo.
You know? We
This
just
is
have
life
so much
right
to
here.
say.
This episode was life, dude.
Episode is like
Also, a little tip. If you're sad, say come 5 times.
Yeah.
If you're still sad by the end of that,
Yeah.
you are a serial killer, dude.
Yeah.
You're Albert Fish.
Yeah, you're Albert Fish.
Yeah. My mom would love Albert Fish
Fish.
because she loves fish. Like, ooh, what kind of fish? Okay, mom. One time, my mom. This is a quick story. Oh my god, I can't believe. We had 2 goldfishes, and well, we had them, and one day they weren't there, and we think that our mom just ate them.
Just not even cooked them.
She was just so
had
hungry.
the craving.
And I'm Bengali as fuck. Anyway, Mango Bizzles.
Mango
Homie,
Busies.
Usama Siddiqui at your Mango Bae. We always
At
forget
your
that.
Mango Bae.
Follow at your Mango Bae.
Got to be there. Get on there. Boost the Instagram.
Love your people. Love, 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 love.
At Pranahaha. At Joe Russ Comedy.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
All that shit. Love you guys. Peace.
Mwah.
Your Mango Bae.
Mango Bae, Mango Bae, Mango Ba Ba. Mango, 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 mango.
Bae.